Now, Donald Trump may have won the US presidential election, but he does face one last hurdle, the Electoral College, which convenes on Monday to vote for America's 45th leader. Its largely ceremonial role has intensified this year amid those numerous efforts to make electors vote against the billionaire. Among the protests was an anti-Trump rally in Washington on Saturday.
I'm pretty deeply opposed to Donald Trump. I'm kind of horrified that he managed to become the president-elect. I don't think he's fit for office at all.
He really does not respect democracy. He is for everything that I am against.
He seems to have no care for humanity.
Now, members of the Electoral College who go against their party's nominee are called, quote, faithless electors. There have only been a few such cases in history, and they've never changed the outcome of an election. But RT's Caleb Moppin now looks at how the losing side may be trying to change the rules of the game.
Normally, when the electors get together, no one really pays attention. After all, it's just a formality, rubber stamping the presidential vote, right? Well, not this year.
It's as bad as it gets for the electors. They are being bullied into changing their votes, accused of failing to fulfill their duties, and Democrats are calling for the vote to be postponed, or even for the college to be scrapped altogether. Celebrities made this video to increase the pressure on electors.
Republican members of the Electoral College, this message is for you.
The Electoral College was created specifically to prevent an unfit candidate from becoming president.
I'm not asking you to vote for Hillary Clinton.
But it should certainly be someone you consider especially competent.
You have position,
the authority,
and the opportunity to go down in the books as an American hero
who changed the course of history.
Our founding fathers built the Electoral College to safeguard the American people from the dangers of a demagogue.
To protect us from the dangers of a demagogue, the reason normally given is to ensure that smaller states get a voice. But it seems like a lot of things are up for reinterpretation in 2016. Is it time to get rid of the Electoral College? Well, we decided to take to the streets of New York and find out what people think.
Nothing bad came out of it so far, so why change it?
Yeah, I mean,
and the founding father had an idea to put it in there, like I said, as a valve, just in case.
I definitely believe it should be the popular vote.
Should we get rid of a 200-year-old system over one man?
Yeah, I think it's worth it.
Some things that were made 200 years ago don't work now, and things should be updated as the years go.
I feel like the Democrats are being kind of childish, like, you know, a kid loses the game and so they throw a fit or something.
I want to say, I mean, some people might have that mentality, but the people in Democratic control, the people running the DNC and the power, they're not being childish, they're being devious and underhanded, just like Democrats and Republicans always are.
During the campaign, Democrats really thought they were going to win. Now you have the Democrats doing exactly the same thing that they didn't want Donald Trump to do, which is to attempt to delegitimize the winner. They really need to just stop this. It is not a good direction to go to.
Donald Trump won the U.S. presidential election the same way it's always been won. Usually when people lose, they just try to move on and perhaps learn from the mistakes they made. But it seems like millions of Americans are such sore losers, they've decided they don't want to play by the same rules any longer. Caleb Moppin, RT, New York.
And you've been watching The Weekly. It's good to have your company today. Coming up next, the story of farmers trying to make ends meet as India's agricultural industry flounders.